Exactly. Pastor Bruce, you mentioned that Jesus preferred to call himself the Son of Man. Can you please elaborate on that and then what that really means?
Yeah, in the Gospels, there are probably 30 to 35 references by Jesus to himself as the Son of Man. There's a lot of discussion about why that's the case. It may harken back to Daniel chapter 7 and the messianic vision, one coming like the Son of Man in clouds of heaven, and a sense of Jesus' rule and reign. And so it may very well be a statement of divinity, of deity, of absolute power, omnipotence, ultimate culmination of all things in Jesus Christ. But there's something mysterious. I don't want to use that word, but I'll use it, I suppose. And there's something mysterious about Jesus because in his first coming, we don't see that. We catch glimpses of that. But again, to quote Matthew chapter 20:28, the Son of Man did not come to be ministered to, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. So there's a different focus in Jesus' first coming, and it has to do with the securing of redemption, the making of atonement. Second coming, Jesus will come in all of his glory and splendor. He will be revealed for who he is. But he is veiled. There's a hiddenness in his first coming that isn't apparent to people as they see and hear him. Something is different, but something is very much the same. We hear the preaching of John the Baptist, for example, as the forerunner of Jesus. He's coming after me. I'm not worthy to unlatch the buckle of his sandal, and he's going to sweep the floor and he's going to cast the chaff, into the fiery furnace. And Jesus comes and he doesn't really do that. He heals the sick and he heals the blind and he does all of these kinds of things that we don't really expect Messiah to do. So there was something mysterious about that. But Jesus, when he talks about himself as the Son of Man, he captured that. And the Son of Man sayings tend to break into three different categories. First, having to do with his humiliation, the sense of servanthood. The second has to do with work of redemption, ultimately that he does, dying on the cross and securing redemption. And the third categories have to do with future rule and reign. So the Son of Man categories express different things at different times. They're difficult, and Jesus uses them. It's almost at times him using the personal pronoun I, the Son of Man. Only once or twice, maybe three times in the rest of the New Testament is the phrase used by anyone. So it tends to be dominant with Jesus of himself.
Excellent. Thank you, Pastor Bruce.